Phantasy Star Online 2 on the horizon, there's so many things to speculate. There's even more things to cover as well as information to find out and dig for. Right now, the future of Phantasy Star Online 2 is incredible, and there's even more reasons to be excited about New Genesis with each coming day. Once the closed beta test begins, a lot of our questions will then be answered on some of the finer details within the game systems and how they'll operate. But regardless of all that, there's one thing that actually has me afraid. And that is also one thing that simultaneously has me super excited, and that's the character creator. Across many YouTube videos, there have been a great deal of people praising the character creator and then also simultaneously making fun of it, saying that there's going to be a ton of, dare I say, ahigao faces plaguing the world of New Genesis. But let me be honest, that's not what I'm afraid of. Much like many of you, I too am a man of very cultured tastes. But what makes me afraid of the character creator is the fact that our accessories are no longer tied to certain anchors. In fact, they are now pretty much able to be placed just about anywhere. So if you know where I'm going with this, then you know that there are so many abominations in Phantasy Star Online. Now, there have been a ton of people that have been able to make incredible things like a Rappy in a bubble, or even your 4 Marlin person who's been walking around the ship and you look at them and you're like, is that just 4 Marlins? And the answer is always yes. But here, rather than continuously try to explain some of the nightmare fuel that you might see in New Genesis, let me just show you some screenshots. So all of these screenshots were provided to me by people in my Discord. Could you imagine walking around New Genesis and seeing a 4-headed Lilipan or even an 18-headed Lilipan? Could you imagine walking around and seeing someone wearing the Niao costume and suddenly they have 5 heads? Could you imagine an endless school of Marlins or even a giant potato Robotnik or even a 2-headed cockatrice on a Lilipan face? Could you imagine the infinite amount of possibilities of nightmare fuel that now exist within New Genesis? Tell me I'm not crazy. Because while these things may be really weird now, let's just imagine the fact that they're going to have even more accessories to put on, and then they'll be able to reposition them in so many different ways. It's almost an infinite possibility of nightmare fuel, as well as some of the greatest fashion I'll probably ever see. But hey, listen, what are some of the weirdest things that you have seen on your ship? I make this video joking around mainly because I understand there's going to be a lot of nightmare fuel, and I'm curious to see what you guys can make. So I'm kind of trying to implant the ideas into your heads, because if they let us register our fashion the same way that they do in Phantasy Star Online 2 currently, then I would love to be able to have at least one cursed outfit just to be, walk around town and everybody go like, what the hell is that? Then this leads me to ask the question, because we're all pretty much going to be changing our fashion when New Genesis comes out, as well as we're going to be figuring out new ways to mix and match. What has been some of your favorite fashion in Phantasy Star Online 2 so far, whether it be the North American or the Japanese version? And then also, if you have seen nightmare fuel like I have, what have been some of the nightmare fuel pieces you've seen? And if you guys want to go ahead and join me in my Discord and post some of your screenshots in the PSO2 fashion channel, that'd be awesome too. Link is going to be in the description down below. And I think I'm going to end the video here. We have so much to cover. There's so many things to do in Phantasy Star Online 2 original, as well as leading up to New Genesis. I'm going to be posting videos just about next to daily, or as often as I possibly can, especially now that it's the new year. So again, as always, thank you so very much for clicking another one of my videos. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace. I'm out.